Hello everyone, please like and subscribe my channel. Tell me your favorite book and I can read them for you. You can also listen to me on Spotify and YouTube now. Enjoy and let me know how you like my book. Bye bye.
Alright, my googly bush.
Another googly bush.
What are we reading today?
Playtime for Peppa and George.
Yes. Do you like Playtime?
Yeah.
What is your best Playtime game?
Going to birthday party.
This is Peppa and George. Peppa is George's big sister. We all know that.
Yeah.
They share a bedroom and lots of toys. Peppa and George love being brother and sister. They play fun games together every day. Yay! So many games and I have seen. One day, Peppa and George are with Mummy and Daddy Pig in the living room. Mummy Pig has to work on her computer and Daddy Pig wants to work in the garden. Peppa and George, why don't you two play a game? Asks Daddy Pig. Oh goody, says Peppa. George and I love to play games. Snort snort. George likes the idea too. It is lovely sunny day, so Peppa and George run outside. George, let's jump up and down in muddy puddles, shouts Peppa. But George does not want to jump in muddy puddles today. He would like to play a different game. Okay, says Peppa. We can play catch instead. Peppa tosses a ball to George. But George does not want to play catch either. George, what would you like to play? Asks Peppa. Oink oink. George has an idea for a new game. Peppa follows George to Mummy and Daddy Pig's bedroom. There's nothing fun to play in here, says Peppa. George shows Peppa a box at the end of the bed. What's this? Asks Peppa. Wow.
Diving hat.
You know that?
Yeah.
Wow, says Peppa. George, do you want to dress up and pretend to be Mummy and Daddy? Oink oink. George does want to dress up. Good idea, says Peppa.
Daddy Pig.
I want to play that game too. Peppa helps George put a Daddy Pig's black hat, coat and shoes. Now, you must pretend to be exactly like Daddy Pig, she says. George thinks for a moment. Snort! He makes a loud noise, just like Daddy Pig. Very good, George, says Peppa. Now it's my turn. Oh! She's looking just like fancy Mummy Pig, isn't it?
No, she looks like Granny Pig.
Oh, yes, you are right. Peppa puts on Mummy Pig's fancy dress and hat. Then she puts on the high-heeled shoes. Suddenly, Peppa is very tall. They giggle. Dressing up is very silly. George, what else do I need to look exactly like Mummy? Peppa asks. Snort snort. George does not know. Peppa goes over Mummy Pig's dresser. Sometimes Peppa watches Mummy Pig sit in front of mirror and get ready to go out with Daddy Pig. I need makeup, of course, she says. Aw. First some powder. Peppa pats the pink powder on her cheeks. Puff puff puff. Lovely. Now for some lipstick. Peppa draws on a smile using Mummy's shiny red lipstick. How do I look? Snort! George thinks Peppa makes a very pretty Mummy Pig. Come along, Daddy Pig, says Peppa. It's time to go to work. Peppa and George walks downstairs. They find the real Mummy Pig working on her computer. Hello, Peppa. Hello, George, says Mummy Pig. I beg your pardon, says Peppa. I'm not Peppa. I am Mummy Pig. And this is Daddy Pig. Oh, I see, says Mummy Pig. Hello, Mummy Pig. Hello, Daddy Pig. George, Peppa whispers. Remember to act exactly like Daddy. Snort, says George. Excuse me, says Peppa. I have a lot of work to do. She picks up Mummy Pig's telephone. Hello, yes, do this, do that, thank you. Then Peppa taps on the computer keyboard. Tap, 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 tap. Peppa is very good at pretending to be Mummy Pig. All right, goodbye, she says, hanging up the phone. And done. Come on, Daddy Pig, it's time. You did some work too. Peppa and George go back outside. They find Daddy Pig digging a hole in the garden. Hello, Peppa and George, says Daddy Pig. I'm not Peppa, I am Mummy Pig. And this is Daddy Pig, says Peppa. Oh, I see, says Daddy Pig. What are you up to today? We are here to do some work, declares Peppa. George jumps into the hole and begins to dig. He's having fun pretending to work like Daddy Pig. Peppa jumps into the hole to help George dig. Suddenly, they hear Mummy Pig calling from the house. Peppa, George! Mummy Pig has bought ice cream for everyone. Mummy Pig has bought ice cream for everyone. You must take off those muddy clothes before you eat, Peppa and George, she says. Snort, I am Mummy Pig and this is Daddy Pig, Peppa insists. Are you sure? Asked Mummy Pig. That's a shame, because I have Peppa and George's favorite ice cream flavors. But if we can't find them... Peppa and George quickly take off their muddy clothes. Here we are, shouts Peppa. We were only pretending to be you and Daddy Pig. Ho ho ho, you really had us fooled, says Daddy Pig. It was George's idea to dress up, says Peppa. Oink. George nods, licking his ice cream. You both did a very good job, says Mummy Pig. Peppa and George love ice cream, and they love pretending to be Mummy and Daddy Pig. But most of all, they love being brother and sisters. Yay! Did you like this book, darling?
Yes.
I love reading this book for you.